Today we're on a walk that takes us on a boat ride more than 200 metres below the ground and up to an 11th century Norman castle. We'll uncover the details of a gruesome murder and pass through the only location in the world where Blue John Stone is mined. I'm joined by Sam Buckley, owner and creator of the Green Michelin-starred restaurant Where the Light Gets In. We'll be talking about sustainability and where the best places to eat in Stockport are. Hello!
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. Are you well?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah.
Are you ready for our walk?
Yeah.
In beautiful Castleton?
Beautiful day.
I know, it's gorgeous.
Really beautiful
Yeah,
day.
it's a bit nippy out, but it's lovely.
Yeah, good cold winds,
Yeah.
means we have to march.
Yeah, so should we get cracking on?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh wow, look at this.
This is pretty cool, isn't it? So, Sam, you created Where the Light Gets In. Tell me about the concept.
In the loose sense of the word, it's a restaurant. It's a bit of an experiment. I opened it with the idea of trying to find a good food system, trying to go down the path of a positive food system and trying to avoid some of the problems that we have now in our modern day food system. And then it grew, and now we have this enormous team, and we've had lots of amazing cooks and waiters passing through as well. So we're conscious of the environment around us and of ourselves as well, of our own well-being. So you get this amazing contact with humans, and you build these little networks and you build these stories and these narratives, and the food feels better to work with and hopefully tastes well. I think it tastes better.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Well, hopefully you've brought some of your delights with us today.
I've brought some things. I hope you'll enjoy them.
We'll see.
We've got some things from the bakery as well.
Oh, brilliant.
And we've got some things from our garden,
Yeah.
from the landing, from our rooftop garden.
That's so cool.
Got it all. And even some things from the mushroom basement downstairs.
The mushroom basement. I've
Yeah.
heard about this mushroom
Yeah.
basement.
Basement of fungi. Yeah, we've got lots. Love this trickling stream.
Could go live in that cave up there.
It's good for an ambush. Is this become a thing? Are we gonna... Hi! We've been in a cave for 15 years.
Oh my god. I thought he was gonna. Oh no, it's running away.
Oh, we've scared him off.
Sorry.
I find sheep menacing.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them.
The square pupils, they just scare me a bit.
There's some sheep that are really ugly.
They just seem so sinister, like they've got, they're plotting.
It's nice and warm now.
Yeah, sun's come out.
Oh, it's so bright.
Oh, it's lovely. Maybe we should walk backwards and just get the warmth
Yeah,
of
I feel like having a bit of meditation session.
Nice.
So that's Peveril Castle there.
Oh wow, Peveril Castle.
It is. Oh, the remains of
Right.
anyway. I've got a little fact for you.
A castle fact?
Yes, indeed, I have a castle
Love a
fact.
castle fact.
So it's a Norman castle from the 11th century.
Wow.
Yeah, and William Peveril actually is William the Conqueror's son.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
It all feels a little, well I didn't know that, but when we were walking through the valley it was all feeling a bit Robin Hood, and I guess it's
Yeah.
kind of like...
It's like the perfect spot to watch like down below and ambush.
Get a good ambush
Yeah.
going on.
Right, you'll never guess what we're doing next.
Go on.
We're going on a boat underground.
Who's rowing?
Not me. I've always wanted to go in here. You can't be tall, can you?
Oh God.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, you guys all right?
Hey Josh.
So basically what's going to happen now, we're going to get you guys on the boat, we're going to go through an 18th century lead mine, and by the time we get to the cavern at the other end we'll be about 200 metres below the surface. The tunnel itself is about half a kilometre or 500 metres, and we're going to go underneath the mountainside underneath Speedwell itself. You guys all up for that?
Yeah, this is awesome.
I guess so.
Right, we'll get going.
Oh my God.
We're going to go to the front.
Oh, I can't get in. Start again. Oh, it's well wobbly. This is mint.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that.
My God.
This looks like a scary movie. You're not claustrophobic, are you?
We'll see.
The first sort of 10 metres, just watch your heads, is a little bit low.
What's your head?
I'll be fine, it's you guys I'm worried about.
Do you already know whether?
Yeah, I know where to duck.
Yeah.
You know it like the back of your head.
Yeah, you could say that.
Bloody hell.
So what we're currently travelling down at the moment is the remains of an 18th century lead mine. It started in 1771 and ended in 1791. Only lasted for 20 years. That's because it was a massive financial disaster. Back then, the boss put £12,000 into the mine and he got £3,000 out. In today's money, it's about a loss of £8 million. So the place went bankrupt over the 20 years. We're actually coming up to a point now, it's the first vein of lead the mine has actually found. It's called the Little Winster vein. It was mined out by a 7-year-old boy. He'd been working down here for 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. He only had 2 hours off on Sunday for church. He'd mine with a pickaxe in one hand, shovel in the other, bucket round his neck and a candle in his mouth made out of a substance called tallow. He actually only made it 2 days before his 14th birthday, before he died of exhaustion working down here. So, yeah.
Oh, bless. Oh, it's so
God.
small. This is a little bit creepy.
It's very weird. It's a bit ominous feeling, really. I mean, there's a lot of tales attributed to it about it being quite creepy. We have a lot of cavers that come down. They come down about 3-4 times a week, and they'll go into 14 miles of natural cave systems beyond Speedwell itself. And from time to time, you get them telling you stories that they hear people shouting down the tunnels, and there's no one there. Supposedly, ex-miners working down here are still going at it, really. So they would use boats basically to transport rock down the tunnel. You guys can imagine we've travelled quite far. It'd be extremely hard for a group of men to try and carry all that rock back to the surface to get rid of it. So they put boats down here, and they did a technique to move the boats back and forth called legging. And this was done by the wives of the miners. That's where the term legging it comes from, like running away. And I'll demonstrate to you guys what that basically entails. The women get to the front of the boat, their backs pressed against it, their feet pressed against the ceiling, pushing the boats back and forth, doing what I'm doing now. Having to transport any material or anything the men may need back and forth down the system. Do you guys want to have a go?
Yeah.
You want to have a go?
Am I going to crash?
No.
I can't really reverse park, so it's good practice for the walk later.
Oh my God. What is going on?
Pop off, guys, whenever you're ready. Take your time, watch your heads.
Wow. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Right then, what we're studying now is actually Speedwell Cavern itself, formed over 250 million years ago. Now, the miners broke into here completely by accident. They had no idea this even existed. A naturally formed cavern by water. Now, behind me over here is the piece de resistance in the cavern. It is Speedwell Cavern's bottomless pit.
Whoa. That is creepy. Why is it called the bottomless pit?
So it's called the bottomless pit because when the miners broke into here, they also dug that tunnel to your guys' right-hand side. That's called the Far Canal. The miners dug for another 260 metres and then broke into 14 miles of natural cave systems. Now, when they were digging the 260 metres worth of tunnel that way, they got lazy and couldn't be bothered to take their waste rock from that tunnel, through that one, back up to the surface. So they started throwing all of their waste rock into the bottomless pit. But no matter how much rock they threw into the pit, the water level would never rise. And this didn't make sense to the miners, so they believed they were throwing the rock into the bottomless pit, it would sink to the bottom of the earth where it was eaten by the devil. So that's how it got the name, the bottomless pit, believing that it was genuinely bottomless.
That was really cool, wasn't it?
So cool. Josh was the best as well.
Oh yeah.
He's got the best job.
Alright, so this is Winnett's Pass, which means wind gates.
That makes
sense,
a lot of sense.
doesn't it? Yeah. It's so windy. Supposedly, this pass is haunted by a couple that ran away here, tried to get married, and were killed and robbed by 5 lead miners. The lead miners had like violent deaths, and one of them actually died from a boulder, like just in the pass here, and got crushed.
Wow. Brilliant. Great. And it's very windy.
It is. So shall we walk through the pass?
Yeah, let's keep going.
We'll go this way.
Let's run. Whew.
That is nippy.
That is a biting wind.
Oh my God, the dog's in the bag.
Corgi in a bag.
Oh my God, you're so cute. Right, so we're at Treatcliff Hill, and this is actually the only place in the world where you can mine the Blue Johnstone.
That's incredible to think, isn't it?
Pretty cool, isn't it? So I thought this would be the perfect place for a picnic. And here's one you made earlier.
The culmination of any good walk. A good picnic.
Sam, this looks amazing. Like, tell me about what you've got today.
Should we start with some broth? It's been so cold today.
Yeah, we need to warm up, don't we?
Yeah.
So what's in the broth?
It's like, it's dried fish heads, dried fish. Like the bones and any trim we've got on the heads. There's loads of dehydrated mushrooms from the mushroom farm, and then just enriched with a little bit of chicken stock from chicken carcasses.
I can't taste any fish heads.
What was your favourite part of the walk today?
I really like Kevin. What about you?
I really like Josh. Josh is so cool.
Yeah, he was really knowledgeable, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What does it mean to have a green Michelin star on your restaurant?
Oh no. I guess it's like a certain level of food quality there has to be, but also, we have an ethical practice to the way we run our restaurant. This is for you.
Thank you. Did you know that they're going to come and assess the restaurant and...
You might get a hunch that there's somebody from Michelin in. You miid get a tip off or something like that. Chefs generally ring each other up if they think that they know.
Oh, because they're in the area.
But I find the whole game quite cute, really. They sort of act a bit like the Jedis from Star Wars. It's all a bit cliched, but when they first came, they said when they have a meal of exceptional quality, then they announce themselves. And it's very pompous. Is
it?
Mr. Buckley, it's very like this, and it's kind of pretty funny.
So you've got some suppliers that provide food for your restaurants around here?
Katie Rubathon comes to mind straight away, who's someone we've worked with for maybe 5 years. So she has Keeper's Cottage, they rear chickens and turkeys, and then she bought some pigs, and she moved these pigs into an ancient woodland that she bought and converted it to organic, and they just kind of root around in the woodland.
I just roam around.
And now she's got a young girl working for her, so it's like the only female butcher team, I think, in England, which is also quite cool.
That is cool. I don't think I've ever known a female butcher.
Yeah, no.
Right, so I think we should head to the pub. It wouldn't be a weekend walk without it.
Sit by the fire?
Yeah. Finally, we're inside.
We're getting warm.
You've
We're
got
next
your
to the fire.
Tell us what's your favourite places to eat and drink in Stockport?
Oh, wow. Okay. My favourite place to drink is the Queen's Head, which is one of the oldest pubs in Stockport, and no phones, cash only. So it's what do they call it? A digital detox pub?
Yeah.
So it's just super quiet. But there's loads of great pubs in Stockport, like the Magnet. Favourite places to eat, I'd say Cafe San Juan.
Okay.
Lewis
so what kind
got.
of food do they do?
Cafe San Juan is a Colombian cafe. There's a Mekong Cat, which is an amazing sort of Vietnamese noodle cafe. It's really good up on the top of Underbanks, just near the bakery. And also, I just love the sandwich shops.
What kind of sandwich shops?
Just like a proper old sandwich shop. There's a place called Porky's. I went there yesterday and just got a ham salad with boiled egg.
Yeah, you and your boiled egg.
Just good ham salad sandwich. And it's the Arden Arms for a good pub lunch.
I feel like I need to write all this down.
Honestly, it's far more interesting than Manchester. Just honestly, that's a terrible statement, especially doing a film with somebody called Manchester's Finest, but it's just so colourful. There's so much real good food, just good roast dinners and.
Yeah. Oh, well, I've had a really good day today, and thanks for coming on the walk with us.
Thanks so much for inviting me. It's been amazing, and it's been amazing to learn local history in the Peaks as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been great. Windy, but now nice and warm.
Exactly. Enjoy your drink.
Thank you.